There's one touch most men completely underestimate, one subtle, almost invisible gesture that can instantly make a woman feel drawn to you or completely shut down. Most men think attraction is about words, looks, or money. They are wrong. Attraction is biological, psychological, and often silent. It's hidden in micro moments, tiny cues most men never notice, and most women feel instantly. Imagine this. You're standing close to a woman, talking. You lean slightly forward. Your hand brushes hers. Not forced, not dramatic, just a natural touch. In that instant, her brain lights up with signals you don't even see. Hormones like dopamine and oxytocin subtly trigger her feeling of warmth, trust, and curiosity about you. And yet, so many men never learn how to use this power. Here's the first truth. The one touch is not about pressure or intensity. It's about timing, intent, and presence. A touch that feels rushed, nervous, or desperate is immediately rejected. Her subconscious reads tension like radar. She feels uncertainty, and her body withdraws. But when a touch is deliberate, calm, and confident, it communicates something far more powerful than words: emotional stability, awareness, and strength. Women are wired to notice microsignals. The way your hand lingers just a fraction longer than expected, the angle of your palm, the energy you radiate through your posture, these are all invisible messages that shape her attraction. Most men assume that the right touch is purely physical, but in reality, it's emotional, energetic, and psychological. A single well-placed touch can bypass logic entirely, speaking directly to her subconscious. The second truth is context. You can't just touch a woman at random and expect chemistry. Every environment, every conversation, every smile or glance sets the stage. A casual brush in a friendly context can spark interest. A touch in a tense or inappropriate moment triggers discomfort. Awareness of timing is everything. That's why women feel the difference between a man who gets it and one who fumbles. Now, consider this. Your energy during the touch is as important as the touch itself. Calm, grounded energy makes her feel safe and drawn toward you. Nervous or fidgety energy repels. She might smile politely, but internally, her brain is already creating distance. Presence is not taught in classrooms. It's practiced through self-awareness and emotional control. Most men underestimate how much subtlety matters. The one touch isn't about grabbing attention, it's about creating a connection that feels effortless. A connection where she subconsciously thinks, I like being near him. And when you combine this with the right timing, eye contact, and warmth, attraction builds almost unconsciously. Here's a secret few men realize. Mastering this touch is not manipulation. It's emotional literacy. Understanding how humans respond to subtle cues allows you to communicate safety, confidence, and interest without saying a word. And when done correctly, it's magnetic. Now think about your last encounter with a woman you liked. Did your touch, or lack of it, convey confidence or hesitation? Write your answer in the comments because this small awareness is the first step toward mastering attraction. The second secret most men never learn is the power of intention behind every touch. A casual brush of the arm can feel meaningless, or it can ignite curiosity and desire. The difference lies entirely in the energy you bring. Women are subconsciously scanning for intent. They feel whether a man is confident, present, and secure, or unsure, needy, and scattered. That feeling happens before a word is even spoken. Think about the last time a touch left an impression on you. It wasn't about strength or size. It was about timing, subtlety, and the calm confidence behind it. That's exactly how women experience attraction. Your hands, shoulders, or light touches communicate messages that words can't reach: stability, awareness, and emotional strength. When a man touches with purpose, even lightly, he is saying, I am comfortable here, and I notice you. That simple signal can spark a connection that lasts far longer than a casual interaction. Most men make the mistake of overthinking or overdoing it. They press too hard, linger too long, or touch too often. That creates tension, triggers discomfort, and destroys attraction. Women are biologically wired to respond to emotional harmony, not force. The right touch at the right time feels effortless, almost natural, because it aligns with her own energy. Timing, rhythm, and subtlety are your secret tools. Now consider emotional mirroring. When a man matches the mood and energy of a woman, even subtly, he creates a sense of understanding and comfort. A gentle, confident touch can mirror excitement, warmth, or calmness in a way that builds attraction without saying a word. Women feel mirrored energy instinctively. They may not name it consciously, but it guides their feelings toward you.
Another key point is the power of restraint. Emotional restraint is magnetic. If you rush a touch or try to force intimacy, her nervous system detects it instantly. But if you move slowly, observe, and respond naturally, she feels the tension release. That release translates into subconscious trust and interest. When her body relaxes around you, she becomes more open to emotional connection and deeper attraction. Let's talk about personal space. Many men ignore it. Every person has invisible boundaries, and crossing them too quickly breaks trust. A subtle touch that respects her space conveys respect, awareness, and social intelligence. Women are drawn to men who understand boundaries without needing explicit instructions. That understanding is rare, and it is what separates ordinary encounters from magnetic interactions. Finally, understand that the one touch is more than a physical act. It is a form of communication. It says, I see you, I notice you, I am present with you. That silent message resonates on a subconscious level, making her associate your presence with comfort, interest, and emotional maturity. Few men realize that their hands are speaking louder than their words. Now pause for a moment. Think about your last interactions. Were your touches intentional and confident, or hesitant and scattered? Drop your answer in the comments. Awareness is the first step toward mastery. The third secret few men understand is how touch communicates emotional safety. Attraction isn't just about chemistry, it's about comfort. A woman can feel danger, anxiety, or confidence in the way you move, the way your hands connect, even the weight of your presence. That's why some touches make her relax instantly, while others make her pull back. Subtle differences, invisible to the untrained eye, decide whether a moment becomes magnetic or awkward. Imagine two men hugging her. One is tense, fidgety, unsure where to place his hands. His energy communicates uncertainty, and her nervous system instantly picks up on it. The other is calm, grounded, and deliberate. His hands move naturally, energy steady, presence focused. She feels safety, she feels trust, and in that instant, attraction quietly begins. It's not about intensity, charm, or lines, it's about how safe she feels with you. Emotional safety comes from control without dominance. You don't need to overpower or impress. A confident touch communicates strength paired with respect. Women notice when a man can be physically present without being overbearing. That combination creates a magnetic effect because it signals maturity and awareness. Timing, again, is everything. A touch too soon can feel invasive. Too late, and the moment passes. But a touch that matches the emotional flow of the interaction creates synchronicity. Her body relaxes, her subconscious says, I like being near him, and attraction grows naturally. These are small, invisible signals, but they carry more weight than words. Another overlooked truth is how energy transfer works. A woman senses subtle vibrations in your movement, your breathing, your posture. When your energy is calm and centered, she mirrors it. Nervous energy? She mirrors that too. Your internal state becomes part of her experience. A single grounded touch can transmit confidence, stability, and emotional maturity without a single word. Respecting boundaries is another layer of this secret. Every woman has invisible lines of comfort.
Touching too forcefully, pressing too long, or ignoring hesitation breaks trust immediately. The men who master attraction are aware of these cues and adjust without drawing attention to it. It's invisible mastery, intuitive, practiced, and deeply effective. Finally, understand that attraction isn't about getting her or winning her over. It's about creating moments where she feels seen, understood, and safe. A touch isn't just a gesture, it's communication on a level deeper than conscious thought. When done correctly, a single touch can transform a casual interaction into an unforgettable connection. Pause and reflect. Think about your last touch with someone you liked. Did it convey calm, respect, and confidence, or did it feel rushed, uncertain, or awkward? Comment your answer below. This awareness is what separates men who struggle in dating from those who naturally draw women in. If you're ready, I'll create section 4, the final part, where we wrap it up with emotional depth, actionable insight, and a viral closing call to action. Do you want me to proceed? The fourth secret is warmth, the invisible energy that turns a touch from ordinary into magnetic. A hug, a gentle hand on the arm, a brief brush of the shoulder, these aren't just physical gestures. They are signals that communicate care, attention, and emotional presence. Women feel this instantly. Without warmth, even the most perfectly timed touch feels mechanical. With it, a simple gesture becomes unforgettable. Warmth begins before your hands even move. It is in your eyes, your posture, the calm confidence in your energy. A subtle smile, soft tone, and grounded presence signal, I am aware of you and I am comfortable here. That combination releases tension in her nervous system, making her body relax and her mind open. This is why some men feel magnetic even without saying much. Their warmth communicates safety, attention, and interest effortlessly. Another key element is emotional mirroring. A woman subconsciously scans your mood and energy. If you are calm, confident, and open, she mirrors it. If you are anxious or distracted, she mirrors that too. The right touch combined with emotional warmth creates a feedback loop. Her nervous system aligns with yours, and attraction grows almost unconsciously. It is subtle, but it is powerful. Warmth also communicates authenticity. Women instinctively detect pretense. A touch that feels forced, insincere, or overly rehearsed triggers discomfort, even if she cannot explain why. Genuine warmth, however, creates an invisible thread of connection. She doesn't have to analyze it. Her brain simply feels drawn to you. This is the difference between being remembered as another guy she met or the man whose presence lingers in her mind long after the interaction ends. Remember, every touch tells a story. It communicates intention, awareness, and confidence. Every slight movement, every second of connection is interpreted by her subconscious. That's why mastering this skill is less about technique and more about emotional intelligence. Your presence, your awareness, and your ability to create comfort speak louder than words. Here's something few men realize. Attraction grows when women feel seen and safe, not pressured. When you combine warmth, calm confidence, emotional intelligence, and respect for boundaries, your touch becomes a silent message. I understand you, I notice you, and being near me feels good. That message is far more powerful than any line, gift, or gesture. Now I want you to reflect. Think about the last person you genuinely connected with. Could your touch have been more intentional, warmer, or confident? I want you to write your answer in the comments. This is your first step toward mastering not just physical attraction, but emotional presence. If this gave you a new perspective like this video, subscribe and share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Mastering these subtle secrets isn't about luck. It's about awareness, practice, and understanding the psychology women feel but rarely express. One touch can change everything.